Hey y'all. Happy Monday. Happy Monday to everybody. Happy Monday, y'all. Happy Monday to the people at work, to the people at home, people in the bushes, people on the rooftop. Happy Monday to all of y'all. Now, I was just sitting here because sometimes the numbers be like, it'll be like 30 people, and then the numbers like it'll like decrease real quick. So I didn't got used to that. So if it be like 40 people or something, I'd be like, they're gonna scroll. They're gonna keep scrolling because I'm not saying anything, right? And you know how some people don't have patience or whatever. They just, keep on scrolling to find somebody, um, that's live and that's talking or whatever. But before we start, Darren Nolan. Okay, let me speak to the people that's done spoke to me. Okay, we have Darren Nolan, number one, in the house. Now, I seen this and I struggled, but then I said, you know what? It's Cassidy. That's how you say it, Cassidy Webb. It's spelled. I mean, it's spelled like It's really pretty how it's spelled. Okay, but I know it's Cassidy. I hope I'm right. But I think it's Cassidy Webb. But anyway, welcome in. Happy Monday. Okay, we got Eartha Thomas. Eartha Thomas is the first top fan that's in the building. Eartha said, good morning, Brazi. I just wanted to say I was waiting for you all this morning. I was waiting for you to come on, but now here you go. I'm coming in the room to tell you, hey. Hey to you, Eartha, and thank you so much for showing up, girl. Thank you so much. Um, NJ Lover, happy Monday to you as well. Thank you so much for wishing me a happy Monday. Okay, now, y'all, we're gonna go on and get started, right? Because like I told y'all, the numbers be decreasing, they'll increase, and they'll decrease, So it really, that does not matter, as well as the likes. But since the likes is matching up to the people that's in here, y'all like the video or like the live stream, okay, as you come in. Like it, okay? Y'all see the thumbnail? Y'all see the title? Now let me go ahead and make this disclaimer. This is not for the people that just want some nasty woman commentary. Okay, for lack of a better word. Y'all know what's up. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Wink, wink. Okay, no. Literally, this is a different type of commentary. Okay? It's a different type. And I am appealing, not that I want to, I'm appealing to those of you out there, whether you are a small content creator, you are a small business owner, you are a entrepreneur, you are someone that has turned your passion into progression. Okay, you done turned your passion into progression. This is for y'all. So tap on in, share the live, do all that good stuff. Okay, let's get the word out there. Literally. Um, hey Loki. Hey Loki. Bye Loki. Cause no. So we had our first hater, y'all. We had our first troll, first hater, and all that. Okay. So low key is now on the bleachers. Period. Now, let me just recap yesterday. So yesterday's live, y'all. Um, mm, mm, mm. Yesterday's live was like juicy. It was good. It was real good. It was, ooh, child, honey. It was one for the books. Okay. Now, I talked about my first interview experience. I talked about how it went. I talked about what I learned. I talked about why. Why now? It was just the beginning of things to come. It was literally, okay, the beginning of something bigger. That's what I'm talking about for today. Okay? Now, we had laughter, we had real lessons, and ultimately, I just poured into y'all. Anybody that come up in the zone, I just poured into y'all like I always do. Okay? I keep it real. Okay? So we talked about all of that, and then, honey child, we shifted into like some grown folk talk. Okay, we shifted. We talked about some grown folk things. All right, because y'all know yesterday I said it was like universal. I said it was for men and women. Hey Tim, I said it was for men and for women. All right, we talked about when we did the shift, we talked about dating after 40. We talked about what we not settling for. Okay, we talked about red flags that we're no longer ignoring. We're no longer turning the other cheek. We talked about that. We talked about confidence and how you know the difference, and how confidence hits harder and different when you literally know your worth. Okay? We talked about all of that yesterday, right? On yesterday's live, right? It was motivational, it was funny, but it was real. The bottom line, it was real. Okay? It was real. It was real. Okay, that's all I can say. It was real. So if you missed that live, go and catch that replay. Because today's conversation, y'all, is literally part of that energy. Okay? Yesterday's live is part of the energy that I want to bring to y'all today. And I'm going to bring it. Like, period. I'm going to bring it. Okay? So, we had I Am Seeds. Okay? I Am Seeds. That was just like the name of the person that came in the live yesterday. And I asked y'all to, go and check that channel out and, show some love, support the channel. If it was a small channel, whatever, show them some love. Y'all know how we talked about, the pie. Okay? Want a big piece of the pie. Or for some people who, would just like settle for a small piece of the pie or whatever. But we talked about that as well, right? So, I Am Seeds did just that, okay? Shout out to I Am Seeds, okay? Now, what I want to tell y'all about today. Oh, Brazi, I literally woke up with something on my mind, y'all. I woke up with something on my mind. And y'all know how I tell y'all that prayer changes things and prayer works. Y'all know how I talk about that, right? Well, I woke up with, I always have ideas. I always have ideas. And so I woke up with something different on my mind. And I want to bring that to y'all because it's powerful. So I want to share that with y'all this afternoon. Okay? Now, I know some of y'all is into like drama and gossip, and some of y'all have been following me, tapping into my discussions or whatever the case may have been. Okay? Some of y'all been tapping into that. Okay? But today I want to show love. Okay? It's some people out there who like that. They like the dramatic. They like the talking about some that way with that. They just like that. Okay? But then y'all, there is that group of people. Okay? And it's a lot of people out there. Okay? They like to learn. They love to learn. They love to be motivated. Okay? They love to share out. Those vibes, the positive vibes, the light, the love. I mean, they just love to do that, right? So then you have those people that's just content. They content with being still. They content with getting the 1K. They content with that. They ain't doing nothing else. Ain't showing nothing else. Ain't trying, don't care. No. Okay? So literally, they are content. It's some people out there who just content with being a worker. It's some people out there who just content with waking up and doing the habitual things that they do every day. The repetitive things that they do: wake up, go to work, come home, their back hurting, come home, their limbs aching and stuff. I mean, they just content, because they literally don't pour into themselves. But then you have those people who do pour into their self. And that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about those people who pour into themselves, who pour into their passion, who pour into whatever it is that they are doing, right? That's what we're going to talk about, so y'all stay tuned. Okay, Tim said true. True, true, true. Okay, thank you, Tim. Welcome in. Happy Monday, too. Okay, happy Monday. Consider joining the channel, honey. Subscribing, okay? Subscribe. We got the backup channel, too, over there. Okay, y'all, so y'all know how I was talking about people like tapping in and hey, Marva, first shifter in the bushes, as always. Okay, as always. Some people, they content with sitting back. Sitting back, living a life vicariously through somebody else. Whether it might be their daughter, their son, some content creator on YouTube sitting up telling a bunch of damn lies, like, oh, child, honey, like, life is just something. It's a game. Like, life is a game, and it's not. It's not no game, okay? Life is hard on everybody. We done talked about that I don't know how many times. How life is hard. How things have went up. Okay? How it's hard to make it for some people. So Tim said good morning, afternoon. Yes. Depending on where you are coming from, Tim. Goofies, some goofies out there. Who is some goofies out there? Okay. Boom. So, like I was telling y'all, we talked about, those people that steal. Okay. We talked about those people that's like living vicariously through whoever they might be living through. Okay. Now, the people that sitting back, that might be watching or listening somebody else as if their own life don't have zero, not 1 ounce of value to it. Okay, like they nobody. Like that's it. Like, just nobody. Okay, but like I said, we got some people, not everybody, who like seeing things that they could use. Things that could solve problems in their life. Whether the problem, might be a relationship problem, a household problem, something that the kids might need. Oh, Tim coming all the way from Washington, D.C. Something that the kids might need. Yeah, all that. Okay. So, anyway, y'all, I was thinking that I want to elevate. I want to elevate the culture a little bit. Okay, so starting today, okay, I want to launch a spotlight series. Okay, I want to launch a spotlight series, y'all. Yeah, okay, because when you literally, it is a blessing if you have a platform. That's a blessing. Okay, that's a blessing. Yes, you're gonna have you're gonna have your haters and whatnot, people trying to doggone bring you down, talk you down, or whatever the case may be. You're gonna have it. Okay, but you just gotta know how to fight against that. You gotta have thick skin and all that stuff. Okay, we done talked about that. But I want to keep the focus on this spotlight series. Okay, y'all. I want to keep the focus on that. Now, what I want to tell y'all, and before I go forward, I want to give a big shout out to YouTube. Okay, y'all see it's called the Friend Zone Spotlight Series. Yeah, I bit off of YouTube. Okay, I bit off of YouTube. So shout out to YouTube for that inspiration. Okay, Because y'all know I do like to use the hashtag each one teach one over here. So this new spotlight series, it is going to be it's going to be a segment that is dedicated to highlighting authors, highlighting small business owners, highlighting creatives, and or everyday people who turned their talents into income. Okay, y'all got that? Let me repeat it, y'all. Okay, I want to literally dedicate this series to authors, small business owners, creatives, everyday people who might have turned their talent into income. Okay, now whether you wrote a book, you started a candle line, you cut hair, you sell hair bundles, eyelashes, you braid at home. I don't care if you sell plates. I don't care. Even if you launched a boutique, baby. Okay? I want to shine the light on you. And I'm going to. I'm going to. Period. I'm going to shine the light on you. Okay? Because this platform, my channel, is shifting purpose over problems, y'all. Okay? I'm going to use this channel, my platform, to amplify those voices that need to be seen, that need to be heard, and that need to be supported. Okay? Period. Now, I hope all of y'all got that. I hope y'all understand that. If you take a look at the thumbnail, that is a flyer. Okay? That's a visual flyer for you guys to see everything that's going to be offered in this spotlight feature. Y'all just keep listening, because, baby, y'all can be like, what? Just keep listening. So, what's going to literally be included in this spotlight feature? Okay? When you are featured on the Friend Zone, you're not just going to get a shout out. No. You're going to get real exposure. Okay? You're going to get a dedicated segment that showcases your product, your book, or whatever you do, whatever service that you are offering. Literally, you're going to get that. Okay? You're going to get exposure on that. Okay? Now, you're also going to get honest, high quality commentary. You're going to get that commentary is also going to come with visuals. Okay? You're going to get highlights. You're going to get a placement. Literally, y'all. Okay? You're going to get a placement on a growing platform of engaged, real people, not bots, real people who is into supporting other creators. How about that? You can't beat that. Okay? Now, you're also going to get a chance to be a part of a movement. Okay? That's bigger than just creating content. It's bigger than just sitting on a damn dirty ass. No. Just creating content. It's bigger than that. Because this is a community. Okay? This is the Friend Zone. All right? So we're going to treat it as such. Yeah. Now, let me tell y'all the value. Okay? And let me speak about that for a little bit. And let me tell y'all why it might matter. Okay? Because when you get this feature, okay, it's important to me. It should be important to you, because we're talking about whatever it is that you do. Okay? All right? We're talking about whatever it is that you do. It's important because me, firsthand, I know what it's like to build something from the ground up, organically. I'm talking about starting from zilch, zero. Okay? Period. Thinking outside the box. Now, most platforms, most content creators, they bigger, whoop de whoop. Okay, boom. They might charge you hundreds of dollars, right? For what I'm giving y'all. But I'm offering y'all the same value, okay, as what they might offer. The only difference is, okay, or it probably ain't even no different. You know what I'm saying? It probably ain't no different. But it don't get no better. It don't get no better. I'm giving you real results. I'm giving you um um zero fluff. Okay, no. I'm saying I'm giving you zero fluff. Okay, because we got people out there, y'all. We got people out there that's paying $100+ just to get a damn shout out. I'm just saying, just to get a shout out. So not only am I delivering that shout out, but I'm also giving you exposure, and I'm gonna have receipts to back it up. I'm just saying, it does not get any better than this. Keep listening. So as this grows, y'all, and it will, trust me, it will grow. Okay? But so will the value. Okay? Eventually, the investment is going to reflect that. I promise you. Pinky promise you. But right now, I'm doing something that's rare. Period. I'm doing something that's real. Period. I'm doing something that's special. Period. For a limited time only, I'm offering free. That's right. Free. Free of charge. Spotlight showcases. Just for select creators. The word select, anybody just can't, honey, I sell weed. I want to get me a show. No. It's for select creators, okay? Not just anybody, because, like I've told y'all before, everybody not down with the Brazi, baby. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. So, therefore, it has to be select, okay? It's got to be select. Boom. Marvin said awesome. And I think so, too. Marvin. Like I said, I woke up with this idea. It was on my mind, and I really, if you, how I've told y'all, boy, prayer can change things. Like, literally, prayer can change things. And so I woke up with this on my mind, and I know, hands down, I know. Can't nobody tell me nothing different. That I know it came from up above. I know it came from up above. So, y'all, okay? Like I told y'all, it's going to be free. All right? We're going to spotlight we're going to certain select creators. We're going to do that. It is free. You're going to have receipts and all of that, right? But let me be clear about something. Just let me be clear about something, okay? This is not going to last long. It's not going to last long. The demand, because from my vision and, just thinking like, really, common sense. Just thinking, just having common sense about it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, boom. We talking about, because the friend zone, she do got a platform. She do got a following. So let me get up in there. Let me get up in there, honey. Let me email. Let me this, that, and the third. Because boom, okay? It's not going to last long, because that's my vision. Okay, that's my vision. Period, point blank. Okay, there is people out there that's going to support the vision. It's going to be people out there that's going to down talk. There's going to be naysayers. There's going to be people that's literally hating, and they're not going. They're going to try to downplay the vision and all of that. I'm ready for all of that. Okay, but as the demand grows for this, the features, they're going to move into like a paid promo package status. Okay, and that's only right. That's only right. So what I need for you to do, if you, like I said, make candles, cut hair, sell eyelashes, you do braids at your house, you want to showcase that, you want to get your clientele up, you just want to show off what you do, like, period. Okay, you tired of watching everybody else, you on the sidelines, you making a little bit of money here and there, you know what I'm saying, but your clientele and your advertising, it's just not out there, right? So boom, get on in line. Get on in line, send your email, do what you got to do to get yours, all right? Now, let me tell y'all how to submit, okay? How to submit. Now, if you are an author, an entrepreneur, you hustling a product, you got a story to share, whatever the case may be, okay? You DM me, you email me, however you do it. Y'all know y'all can find my contact information. Everything is going to be linked in the description box to this video. Share out. Make sure we don't gatekeep over here. When you gatekeep, you ain't doing nothing but stopping your blessings. That's it. When you gatekeep and it's all about you. No. You share it out. Let everybody else jump in there, because it's enough money to go around. It's enough this, that, whatever the case. It's enough to go around. Just don't be selfish. Okay? So yeah, you let me know in that DM or in that email. Just let me know who you are, your business name if you have one, what you do, and why you want the spotlight. That's it and that's all. Okay, that's it and that's all. And we're gonna go from there. We're gonna go from there. And we'll set up whatever it is. If you're just getting a spotlight, you may have an interview, whatever the case may be. Okay, just do what you got to do. Let's make sure, okay, that your work does not go unnoticed. You want to get your work on out there, okay? And literally, y'all know how I play it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how I play it. It's literally, honey, if you got up in there, child, you might literally be on TikTok over there. I'm just saying. You know how how I play it, because things have with me learning and researching and doing the things that I've been doing, some things have become second nature to me, and it's just became second nature to me. So I'm just trying to tell you, you might end up and see your product, see your name, over on TikTok somewhere, on Instagram. So I'm just saying, right now, this is a free marketing. Okay, this is free exposure. This is free advertisement. You cannot beat that. You cannot beat it. Okay, that's what I wanted to come through, and I wanted to tell y'all about. If you missed the live from yesterday and any other day, I want to encourage you guys to go back, catch up, rewatch, catch the replay, do whatever you do. Okay, but yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. Everything, y'all. Just let me say this. Everything. All the links that y'all need to find me, because y'all know I'm just not on YouTube, okay? All the links is there in the description box of this video. Is there, okay? So make sure that y'all tap on them, get yourself signed up over there on the the backup channel, okay, which is the Friend Zone Reloaded. Get yourself set up over there. The our first outing, it's coming up, and I cannot wait. Y'all know that channel, it literally is paying homage to those of you that has been here since day one, that's done rocked with the Friend Zone, rock with me, honey, through the ups and downs, through the journey, honey, the fall strikes, all that. Okay, that's done been here and remember everything, okay? So make sure that y'all get yourself set up for that, okay? Then y'all know I have an exclusive interview coming up with Kwame Teague. He is the #1 Essence best-selling author of Dutch, okay, of the Dutch series, if anybody knows about him. So y'all, literally, you want to be there for that too, okay? So I've been promoting that on different platforms. I want everybody to tap back in, because his story ain't over. Period. It's not over, y'all, because, honey boo, if y'all thought y'all liked the Dutch and you enjoyed the movie, honey, I'm just saying, Dutch 4 is coming out, okay? Dutch 4 is on its way out, y'all. Yeah, see, I'm just saying. Yeah, Dutch 4 is coming out real soon. So yeah, and the interview is going to happen real soon. A date has not been set for that interview with Kwame, because I got it's some work with that. And I want to have it really good. I want to have it polished. I want to have it nice and clean. And if I can, I want to throw something in there. I want to think outside the box again. Okay, y'all know I'm good for that too. Okay, I'm good for that too. If you done been here since last year, then you already know. So I wanted to come through, and I wanted to let y'all know all of that stuff that was on my brain, that I was thinking about. No, I know some people, they was looking, oh, honey, we finna hear some talk about no, no, If you seen my community wall, baby, all I got to say is wow. That's it, and that's all. All I got to say is wow, and shake my head. That's it, and that's all. I'm sorry, because I think 10 years, approximately 10 years, that says it all. right there. That says it all. Okay. My commentary in the past, my commentary on all the way up to today, it spoke for itself. Period. Point blank. It has always spoke for itself. It's always been truthful. Y'all do know, but it literally speaks for itself. Because everything I said was like, damn, ain't no lies involved. Okay, none. So yeah, I wanted to literally put y'all up on game with that. Now, I'm not gonna keep y'all hold y'all up too long. You know, it's time for second shift to get started. So shout out to the second shifters in the building that's gonna catch this replay. Y'all have a good shift. Y'all first shifters, I know y'all is glad it's gonna be 3 o'clock. I know y'all glad to go home. Okay, running up out of there like y'all some Key and Harriet Tubman. I'm just saying. Okay, so boom, y'all look for me because I'll be back. Okay, I'll be back. I gotta go back to the drawing board. Hey, Allison, I gotta go back to the drawing board and put some more finishing touches on some things. I'm really excited about some of the things that I done mentioned to y'all. But make sure y'all do. Okay, now everything. If you just happen to like not go into you happen to not go into the description box of this doggone live stream, you know that thumbnail, it's got my contact information right on that flyer. Okay, right on that flyer. Hit me up, y'all. Hit me up if there's anything that you're doing and you want some free exposure. Get on up in there, okay? Because it ain't just for them people. I'm just saying. No. They're not the only ones that like free. I'm just saying, okay? So with all that being said, y'all, thank y'all so much for tapping in, listening to me. Okay, because I wanted to put this down. Honey, I'll be back because I already know, honey, y'all want to hear about So boom, y'all stay tuned. I will be back momentarily, okay? So y'all stay tuned. I love each and every last one of y'all. Y'all make sure that y'all get yourself set up with the friend zone. Y'all are in here now, okay? If you're not familiar though, go on and tap the bell, subscribe, hit the like button, share the content, okay? Share the live stream out. Then boom, go on over there to the friend zone reloaded. Subscribe there, tap the bell, get yourself ready, okay? Do all that good stuff. The links and stuff, the little, the contact information you see on the thumbnail. Honey, girl, do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor. Because, blowing up. Y'all know how it took Finesse 2 times. He blew up in what? Was it 90 days? You could literally blow up in 90 days. Like, for real. A lot of people is stuck on they selfish. They stuck on don't want to, tell nobody where they bought this or turn nobody on, this, that, and that's called gatekeeping when you like that. Okay, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Literally. So, boom. Y'all, all I can say, is just, y'all gonna see a lot more of, this series, okay? This showcase series. Y'all gonna see a lot more of it because I will be advertising on a daily basis. Y'all probably get tired of seeing it. Okay? I'm just saying. Y'all probably get tired of seeing it. But for y'all small channels, tap in because this is a way that you can get your grind out there. Okay? I'll be back though, y'all. Y'all enjoy the clock out and go home. Grab you something cold to drink, and then we'll be big. We'll be big. Okay? No, you didn't. Talk about somebody's profile picture. Like, for real. I ain't gonna go there today. I ain't gonna go there right now. But when I come back, y'all, just be ready. Bye, y'all.